Okay, so my name's James. I was branch president last year, one of the organisers this year. I want to just add a few things to everything that's been said so far. And the first thing I want to say is just how amazingly proud I am to see how many people are at the rallies, how many people have been at the pickets every single day this week in the pouring rain. The solidarity has been amazing, it's been beautiful. You are the heart and soul of this university, and it's fantastic to see so many people out. So just a massive well done to all of you and to all of the work we've done. And also a massive well done and thank you to everyone who volunteered, everyone who's been on the committee. The turnout in the ballot was absolutely historic and incredible. It was one of the highest turnouts of any large institution in the country, way higher than we've ever had before. Over 500 people voted yes for strike action. That's incredible. In addition to the nearly 300 Unison members who voted for strike action, that's nearly 800 people at this university who voted yes for strike action. And that says something really deep and powerful about the way this university is run, about the anger that's out there, and about the things that need to change. So well done. I wanted to touch briefly on negotiations. Francis has said what's happening nationally. We put this to the university in October, what they're doing on equality, casualisation, workload, all the things they can change on this campus. And as Francis said, we're looking at getting an offer. UCEA consulting universities this week. We put it to them and said, what have you got to offer? What are you going to do? And Gillian McGrattan, the director of HR, said we have nothing to offer on the terms of the national dispute, nothing to offer on equality, nothing to offer on workload, nothing to offer on casualisation. This is the senior management team we're dealing with at this university, and they need to see that we're not going to stand for it and we're together. I wanted to add one thing as well. On this day, 28th of November in 1968, 1,000 students walked into the Aston Webb in occupation at protest at an out of touch, patriarchal senior management team and a lack of democracy on campus. Does any of that sound familiar 51 years later? As a result of those occupations, we got representation, student representation on council and on Senate. But it's not enough. These bodies have been stitched up. The majority of people on Senate are people who are senior manager who work for David Eastwood. David Eastwood chairs the Senate. The Guild Council body for students has been abolished. There is an absolute vacuum and crisis of democracy on our campus, and that is why we've got an autocratic, self-interested, self-reproducing management scheme here who need to change, and they need to listen. And we all know about some of the vanity projects that we've had. £100 million investment in Dubai. I just wanted to touch on that as well, because it's an absolute disgrace, the undermining of academic freedom, what is happening to LGBTQ rights, and the lack of care from the university management on this issue. The new campus that's being built is being built by a company called Techom, a construction company in Dubai, the executives of which David Eastwood was posing in his executive sandpit with his golden shovel just a few days ago. They have been cited by human rights organisations for abuses of migrant workers. And lastly, this issue of trespass. We've been told we can't go onto our own campus because of trespass, and lawyers and legal experts from around the country have written an open letter condemning the aggressive tactics of management and pointing out that they're in breach of the Human Rights Act, they're in breach of the trade union legislation, and that it's absolutely unacceptable. That's why we've had to move these campuses, these rallies here to this spot, because we've been intimidated and bullied by management, being told we're not even allowed on our own campus, and students are getting hassled and getting aggression off security guards. This is what we're dealing with. So come out, this is our university. Tell your friends to get out, tell your colleagues to get out, tell everybody you know to get out. Join us on the picket lines, join us on the rallies. And next Wednesday I want everybody out for the final closing rally, and we need as many people at that as possible to show an absolutely strong message that we will not stand for being kicked off our own campus and our rights and Human Rights Act being breached. So yeah, that's me. So thanks very much. Amazing solidarity. Yeah, so we've just been asked to give a shout out to the Teach Outs. We've got still an amazing programme of Teach Outs this afternoon, so if you've not seen it, check out the link on the Facebook page and get yourself along to some of the Teach Outs. I believe tomorrow we're picketing, and at 10 o'clock a number of people are going to the climate strikes in town, so solidarity with student groups, with Extinction Rebellion, and all of everyone fighting for climate justice.